The boy picked up a strange egg. He was very curious, so the boy pried open the shell, and it emitted a blue light inside. The boy tried to cut it completely open, but he was called out by his mom. At night, the boy was horrified to find there were only 2 eggshells left on the ground. At this moment, a strange cry came from the room. The boy slowly walked over. He found a dinosaur-like little monster under the weeds. The boy curiously reached out his hand, but the next second, the boy was scared. The little dinosaur was hungry, so the boy brought over a potato, fed it to the little dinosaur. The boy reached his hand again. The little dinosaur was no longer afraid, but its appetite became bigger and bigger. It quickly ate up all the food. The boy found that its body was dry, so he poured a basin of water into it. The little dinosaur happily swam. It really liked water. That night the boy suddenly heard a scream. Turned out the little dinosaur was playing in his sister's bathtub. Seeing this cute monster, the sister was no longer scared. The little dinosaur was looking for food. It came to the edge of the pond and found a lot of fish, so the little dinosaur excitedly jumped in. It had a big meal. Next day when the boy found it, the dinosaur had already grown very big. It no longer fit in the house. With the help of his uncle, the two took the little dinosaur back to the lake. The little dinosaur let out a cry and said goodbye to the boy. A month later the boy rode into the lake. Suddenly a huge creature appeared. The boy turned his head. The little dinosaur had turned into a 30-meter-long water monster. Then the boy grabbed the water monster's neck and jumped onto its back. The two of them played together on the lake. The boy was very happy, but an accident happened. An officer discovered the water monster. Next day the troops came to the lakeside. They even set up cannons. With a command, shells were fired into the lake continuously. The water monster had to flee in a panic. The boy couldn't stop the soldiers. That night the officer rode to search for the water monster. As the water monster appeared, a soldier fired at it crazily with machine guns. To protect the water monster, the boy jumped onto its back, trying to guide it into the ocean. The two of them dodged the shells, but the soldiers raised a huge iron net, blocking the water monster. So the boy encouraged the water monster. Finally, under the boy's gaze, the monster leaped out of the water with all its might. It directly broke the iron net. Then it entered the ocean. The next morning, the water monster turned back and said goodbye to the human friends. It ran towards freedom. So here's the question: would you dare to keep such a monster?